Hi writers and welcome in a new ventilator video.
Yes, it's definitely too hot.
Alexa, che temperatura c'è oggi?
In questo momento la temperatura è di 31 gradi Celsius.
Wonderful. It's 31 Celsius outside. I don't know how many Fahrenheit, but Vent from the future will definitely know.
The global warming is definitely here, and actually we are not even fighting that much with him because our politicians are wonderful, especially in Italy. But to be true, I have to say that there is something much more important than global warming, more or less. My can storage is getting empty. Don't trust these cans on the side because they are leftovers. So let's back to basics. Today I will just need a roller, a bucket full of paint, a bottle of water, maybe a full one is better, some leftovers for sketching. Ladies and gentlemen, one color needed is back. Basically it's too hot to make full complex colorful pieces and I don't have money, so yeah, bucket paint and let's go. Non ce la faccio, magari tengo tutta la fauna marina di scarpa. Okay, at the end, as you can see, I'm not doing the sketch that I wanted to do because Ares is doing super easy letters and I said something like I'm gonna do easy letters as well. Also because, as I already told you, I did a step back in my style evolution because I was on my Instagram profile and I noticed that the only pieces that really made me happy were the pieces with simple letters, not with looped letters and stuff like that. So it's been 2 weeks or something that I'm sketching only easy or kinda easy letters. I'm focusing on the style of the single letter. I'm not doing loops in this moment, but this doesn't mean that I don't want to do more complex stuff. It's all about study. Writers will understand. So what I'm doing on paper, studying simple letters, I'm gonna do it also on the wall. Basically, it's all about first things first. In this case, simple letters first. Let's finish it up. Okay, I'm basically done and I'm basically happy. Just few things that I have to fix, as always, basically. But this time I will take a little break staring at my piece to understand if I'm really happy. Because many times when I paint, I think that I'm happy with the letters, but when I go home, I realize that there are mistakes that I could have noticed at the beginning of the painting. So I don't want to make this mistake this time. So I will take a break, looking at my piece, trying to understand if I really like it. Okay, I've done few adjustments. First, I redid completely the E. It's still a little bit crooked here, but I will fix it directly with the bucket paint. And I have redone this part of the end. The original one was too slanted, as you can see. I fixed it and I did it straight. And that's it, basically. I have to wait my man Sares that is making the filling of his piece. And we have one roller, so I have to wait for him. While I wait, I can show you the two pieces that are in this room of the sofa. First, this throw up from Foca, PTK crew, the same crew of Smoke. And as you have already seen, there is a pyramid here from Robe, really mad guy. I also did a video with him and yes, he did a pyramid of throw up. He's a fucking genius. Come on, Mr. Ares, you can do this, come on. Come on. Vorrei fare qualche coro in inglese ma non li so fare, quindi abbiamo un sogno nel cuore. Ares, finisci il biancone. Finally, let's go. I have to say that I kinda missed it, but I don't really missed it. I don't know if you can feel what I'm feeling right now. Look at that three-dimensionality. I don't know if it's the right pronunciation, but look at that, it's so three-dimensional. Okay, let's continue. Now the question is, what kind of background am I gonna do?
As you can see at the bottom, I'm sketching some bricks, but suddenly I realized that there would have been a lot more outline within the background than in the bubble or in the drippings, so I decided to replace the bricks with an abstract edgy shape.
Yes, I sketched 3 different backgrounds. Maybe it could be an overkill. Nah. Well, I finished to fill the background. I need a break. Okay, break done. I mean, I just drank some water, but it's okay. I'm standing a little bit outside of the room because it's really dusty, but I just need the outline and then I'm done, so it should be fine. I should not die today. Before the outline, I want to show you my best piece so far, in my opinion. This one! I really like as hell this piece. Everything, the 3D, the color scheme, the letters, the N in particular, it's really cool. Let me know if you are down with me in the comments. However, it's time to make a piece out of this brownish, reddish, not shaped thing. So it's outline time, and I'll use this wonderful Verde Paris from Hardcore. Let's go! The new kind of cardboard to cut the lines. Well, the piece is more or less done, is over here, as you can see. I'm really glad that I was able to outline that reddish sheet. However, I don't like the bubble on the left, this one, because it's like a flower or a wallera. Well, as you probably know, if you have already seen an episode of One Color Needed, the only cheat that I allowed to myself is the highlights color, which in this case is gonna be Lollipop. Yo, dear writers, as you can see over here, I'm done. So 2 hours of bucket paint, one color needed and stuff like that, painting by me, look like this. But today I'm too lazy for fancy shots. So this is the piece. Music, please.
But as always, let's analyze it. Starting as always with the balancing, because even if these pieces that I'm gonna do in next videos are simpler than the previous ones, this doesn't mean that these pieces don't have a balancing to talk about. Indeed, this piece is based on a really light peacock tail balancing, because the V and the T are slanted towards down in the middle, and the E and the N, they are basically straight. So this peacock tail balancing is light. The V on its left and the T on its right have this edgy ending. To be true, the right shape is on the V and not on the T. The one on the T is wrong, it's too thick. In general, the V and the T are a little bit less boxy than the E and the N, and they are also a little bit taller. To be true, this piece is not super mirrored, I mean the left side with the right side, because the tallest part of the V is on its left side and the tallest part of the T is on its left side, so it's not completely mirrored, but honestly I think that it's okay. Let me know if for you is the same in the comments. However, the letters. I have to say that I was right. because I'm so satisfied about these letters, even if they are not looped or stuff like that, because they are basically stylish, and this is what I want. Starting from the V, which is so nice, especially the left part, because it has this little corner that makes everything more strong. The only regret that I have is that the down part is a little bit too empty, and maybe the spot where the left stick and right stick melt together should be a little bit more towards the bottom. The E is the easiest letters of the piece, but in the lower part the thickness of the stick is a little bit not proportionate with the other sticks of the other letters, but in the upper part it's fine. Well, the N is really nice, especially the left part, that's basically the same stick of the V but backwards, and the right part is nice as well, but I have to say that the ending at the bottom is a little bit too melted in the T and is a little bit crooked. The T is really nice, is really simple, and as I already said, the ending at the bottom is not the best because it's too fat, is not sharp, but altogether this letter looks nice. Let's talk about the color scheme. Of course, it's one color needed, so there is one color to fill the letters and the background, one color for the outline, and one additional cheating color for the highlights. I have to say that I wasn't that confident because I thought that the outline was bright but the red wasn't dark enough, but at the end it turned out really nice because there is a lot of contrast between the outline and the filling color. And thanks to Smoey, basically, I learned that it's all about the contrast. I'm not that good in colors, but as long as there is enough contrast between the outline and the filling is okay. Thanks Smoey. And because of this piece looks nice and readable. And the final touch are the tone-on-tone highlights with Lollipop. Last but not least, the background. I did 3 background at once. It came out okay, except for this kinda doodle that's the same color of the outline, but it was there before I painted this piece. I didn't really know how to remove that from the wall, so it's still there. On the left side, as I already said, it looks like a crooked flower or a waller, Neapolitan way to say scrotum. But I have to say that if I look at this piece all together, I am really happy about the final result because of 2 reasons basically. The first is that I didn't expect that it was gonna come out so well, and the second reason is that these letters are freestyle. However guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're watching this video till this point, leave a comment with the word pasta, and so funny, see you next time!